Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at some CXC past paper questions that involves construction. And without further ado, we get right into it. Now this from 2014 says, and this is 3B, using a ruler, a pencil, and a pair of compasses, construct a triangle PQR in which PQ equal 8 cm, PR equal 6 cm, and angle P equal to 60 degrees. Now, the first thing you want to do before you start constructing anything is to do what we call a rough sketch. Alright, and we want one of these lines, whether PQ or PR, to be the ground angle or the base. So it's easy for us to draw. So let's go. So let us say, for example, this is PR. Let me just go in there and put it there. So let us say we have P there, we have R there. Now at angle P, we have a 60 degree. Alright, so we're going to have a 60 degree right here. And of course, PQ is equal to 8 cm, right? Alright, so this is supposed to be a bit longer than PR. But we get the idea of what I'm saying. Once we have done that now, and we know that PR is 6 cm, all we have to do is complete the triangle. So I'm going to be using my rough sketch basically as my guide to doing this construction. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start off, as I said, with my foundation line. I have my ruler here. So I'm going to draw a line that is exactly 6 cm long. And in drawing that line, you need to remember that you have to start from the 0 mark, right? Right there. Where you have the 0 mark and you go up to 6. Make sure you use your line so you get it exactly at 6. You have to pay keen attention to the line. Alright, I am not exactly at 6 here. I have to carry up top a bit more. There you go. You must get it to be 6 cm, alright? So let me remove the ruler now. And as I go along, I'm going to label my thing. So I'm going to have P here. And I'm going to have R here. And of course, this is 6 cm. Alright, good so far. Let me remove that R, because it seems to be interfering with the line itself. We don't want anything to be interfering. R there. This is 6 cm. Alright, good. Now I need to get me my 6 degree at P. So I'm going to go for my compass. Alright, so you're going to take your compass. I'm going to reduce it to about a little less than half the length of the line. Let me rotate it around here. We don't want any break. Alright, now remember, you're going to get marks for your construction line. So this is what I'm going to do for you. All the lines that are going to be construction lines are supposed to be pale, which means I'm going to put it in a different color. So whenever you see that line, you know that that is supposed to be a pale line. Alright, so I'm going to put my construction lines in yellow. Okay. Alright, let me carry this around now. So I'm going to swing an arc that cuts my line segment PR. So there we go. We have an arc that cuts PR. Now where this line segment, or where this arc cuts PR, I'm going to put the compass point there. Right there, exactly at the point. And now I need to swing an arc that cuts this arc that I made initially. So I'm just going to go right ahead, swing my arc. That's it. So I have my arcs intersecting at this point. Now, what I'm going to do, I need an 8 cm line from P straight through this intersection. That's how I'm going to get my 8 cm line, alright? So once again, I'm going to turn my ruler and I'm going to find my 0 point, 0 right here. So it's my 0 point right there. And I want to make sure that my 0 point is exactly where it's supposed to be. Let me rotate this. So it goes in there like that. Alright. Now I can go with my line. Now remember, I'm starting at my 0 point. Okay, and this is actually going to be my brighter line because this is a part of my diagram. And I'm going right up to 8 cm. Alright, let me continue this up. 8, so you're going right at 8. The moment it gets to 8 cm, that is where you're gonna stop. Right at 8 cm. So there we have it. Alright, so I'm gonna remove this now, and on this I'm gonna put my 8 cm. Good. Now I can put in my 60 degree angle right here, as I know this is 60 degree. The only thing that is left for me to do is to complete the triangle. I have PQ, I have PR, so I know Q will be up here. So let me go again, once again for my ruler. Alright, now this takes a bit of time because I'm doing it on the computer, but you're going to use your ruler to connect up 2 points, alright? I'm just going to use my straight line here. to bring it all the way down to get exact. All right, there we go. So we have PQR, and I'm basically done there. All right, so you have 3 marks there. Now the second part says the line segment RX, which is perpendicular to PQ. Now if the line segment RX is perpendicular to PQ and meets PQ at X, this is what it means. Let's go to the rough sketch. So from R to PQ, you're going to have a line segment. But this line segment is supposed to form a right angle with PQ. And at that point where the line segment touches PQ, that is what you call point X. Alright? So, not a big problem for us. Let's go right into it and do it. Now, since I want a perpendicular line from point R is my very important point here. I'm going to want to put my compass at point R, right? So I'm going to move my compass here to put it at point R as I want it to align directly. Now there might be an interference of line. So for my construction line this time, I'm going green. I'm sticking to black with my actual lines, but for my construction line, I'm going green. Now to get this 90 degree that I want, I need to swing an arc that cuts PQ at 2 points. Alright, so here we go. Let me go with green. So I'm going to swing my arc right here. Okay, probably I should bring it around. Bring it around here first and then carry it right around. So here we go. Alright, that's it. So I have 2 points where this arc actually cuts line segment PQ. Now what I'm going to do is that since we have point R already and we know that the line is going to go up to point R, I'm going to try to get a 90 degree construction here. So what I do, I'm going to put the compass point at a point where the arc cuts PQ, both points. So let me just rotate this a bit around here. Let me get this right here. Exactly at the point where it cuts. And I'm going to swing an arc around here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, I'm also going to move it to the other point where it intersects, which is right here. Now I need to swing another arc to cut this arc, right? So here we go. Now notice I'm not adjusting the compass at any point. Do not adjust the compass, right? Good. They intersect at that point. Now all I need to do is to get my ruler and I need to align these 2 points here. So let me rotate this. I need to align point R with the intersection of those 2 green arcs. Now remember, those 2 green arcs are construction line, and as I've told you before, construction lines are supposed to be pale, alright? Do not forget that very important concept. Alright, that's it. Now all I need to do is draw my line. But remember, the line is not going through the arc. You need these arc intersection to get the line to be 90 degree. The line is actually supposed to come from the line segment PQ to R. So that's where I'm going to start my line. Right there. All the way up to R. Alright, let me remove this ruler now. Alright, all I really need to do now is just put on point X on this thing. Point X. And there you have it. So this is a perpendicular line. So I can put in my right angle there. And I have my triangle here. Now remember now, all my arcs are in pale lines because those are my construction lines. All I need to do now is to measure and state the size of angle QRX. And here you see it, QRX. So I'm going to go for my protractor. Alright. And of course, I want to put the 0 mark here. And I want to put the 0 line on this RQ line here. So all we simply need to do is rotate it. Good. So let me get this over here exactly at this point. Rotate this a bit. Make sure it's on the line. Alright, things seem to be lining up right here. So I'm going to remove this and carry it around to this line right here. Here I am seeing, and remember you start from 0 on your protractor. So you can't use the inside one, you use the outer one that starts from 0. This looks to be 46 degrees. Alright, so it says at this question that says, I can remove this now. What is the size of angle QRX, I am getting 46 degrees. And that's what I put there. And that's me. So I've gotten 6 marks. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be moving to the 2015 past paper. And this is question 3B. It says, using a ruler, a pencil, a pair of compasses, construct triangle ABC with AB equal 9 cm, angle ABC equal 90 degrees, and BC equals 6 centimeters. Now remember, one of the things that you want to do before you start doing anything at all is to have what we call a rough sketch. So let me go with AB. This is side AB. Let me use my black line. Alright, this is AB. I'm just going to do this quickly. AB, and that's 9 centimeters. At B, ABC, you have a right angle, so I'm going to have a 90 degree here. And of course, they said that BC is 6 centimeters, alright? And you know you're going to complete a triangle, which is the easy part, of course. So the first thing I need to do is to draw my baseline, which is 9 centimeters long. So I'm going to go for my ruler. Here we go. And I'm going to draw a line that is 9 centimeters long. Alright, so here we go. I'm using my actual lino because I want this 9 centimeter, alright? Now remember, I've magnified it, so this is not exactly how it should be. Alright? But you get the concept. Alright, so I'm going to carry it all the way out to 9. Make sure you get it at 9, exactly at 9. Alright, there we go. Now, of course, because I need a 90 degree angle out there, I'm going to extend that line with a construction line. And of course, as I tell you before, my construction line is going to be in yellow. So I'm going to draw a construction line that's going to meet this thing right now at that 9 centimeter mark. There we go, right there. Now let's remove the ruler and see what's happening. Alright, good. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to label this triangle. Alright, so I'm going to label this. Alright, let me get this thing up here so it's easier for me to access. Alright, I'm going to label this line AB. So carry the ruler down. This is going to be line AB. Alright, so A here. Let me use my bright lines. A here and B down here. Now, to get, this is 9 centimeters long. To get my 90 degree here, I'm actually going to put my compass here and swing an arc that cuts both the construction line and my actual line here. I need to get a semicircle right here. So let me carry this down. So I'm going to get my pair of compasses. I'm going to put it right at this point. Okay, I need to carry this around so I can have my compass point right here. Alright, so I'm going to put my compass point right here. That is where the construction line and my actual line meets. I'm going to put this in yellow because I'm going to swing a semicircle right now. Here we go. Now this semicircle should cut the line 2 points. And there we have it. Now I'm going to move this line right here. And notice that this would have cut it in 2 different places, right? Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to place a compass point at where the line intersects this line right here. And of course, what I can actually do, I can actually open it a bit more. Alright? So here we go. So I could extend this. I'm going to put it back around here. I'm going to put it at this point right here. And I'm going to swing an next arc. Like that. Alright, I don't need that much line, so I could take out piece of this around here, right? Take out piece of this right here. Okay, good. And I'm also going to move it to the other point. Now, to give myself less work, I could, of course, make sure that these 2 things intersect. So let me give myself less work here. I'm going to put a compass point right here. I need to ensure it goes exactly where the arc cuts the line. And I'm going to swing an next arc like that. Alright, this is less work for me than me bisecting this twice, right? So we just do one thing and done. Now, I want a 6 centimeter line to go right through this arc right here. So I'm going to go for my ruler to get my line segment. Let me turn this all the way around. Probably I could reduce the size of this. I don't need that much ruler. Alright, good. So I'm going to turn it all the way around. Good. Now I'm going to put it right at B right here. Now remember, we want a line that should be exactly 6 centimeters long, right? So we're gonna go from down here, right at that point. And of course, I'm using my actual line now. So I need it to be exactly, hold on, undo. Let me get this right on the ruler. That should be it. And I'm going up to 6 centimeters. Exactly 6 centimeters. Alright, very good, that's me. Let me remove this now. So right here, I have point C. And of course, I can now put in my 90 degree. Good. Now all I have to do is to complete this triangle. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my ruler again, but to make me go quicker, you're going to use your ruler to connect A and C and just draw a line. I'm just going to draw the line right there. So I'm going to put right there. And I'm going to draw a line that comes all the way down. Alright, undo. Let me catch it from all the way up here. I need a line that comes all the way down to A. It's lined up exactly. Alright, there it goes. There you have my right angle triangle. Alright, let's pull this down and see what's going on. Now, part B says measure and state the size of angle BAC. Now, for angle BAC, I'm talking about this angle right here. B, A is over here, and C. So this angle right here. Which means you need to get your protractor. Alright, so I'm going to pull my protractor out there. Now, I'm going to ensure that I put this right here exactly at A. Make sure it's on this line right here, on the line AB. So the 0, we need to always start from 0 and using the protractor. Notice that 0 is on the outer skirt. So I'm going to carry this all the way around. And notice this takes me to 34 degrees. Alright, so angle BAC is now equal to 34 degrees. Alright, that part is done. It says on the diagram, show point D such that ABCD is a parallelogram. So I need to show point D. So you're going to have A, B, C, D. That means point D is going to be on this side. Alright, let me remove some things here that might be blocking our view. Alright, let me get this over. Let me remove a few things. Alright, so here I have my, let me push this over. And let me pull this over a bit. Okay, we don't need a protractor anymore. It has done its job. So the protractor goes. What I'm going to need now is my compass. And let me put in some details that I probably left out. Alright, so here I need to state that this over here is actually 6 centimeters long. Now, what do you know about a parallelogram? Opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel, which makes it easier for me to do. Because all I really need to do now is to open my, because if over here is 6, AD over here is also going to be 6. And of course, you're going to realize that CD is 9 because down here is 9. Because for a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. Alright? So we don't actually have to go through the trouble of actually constructing another 90 degree on the left over here. What I can simply do is use the concept of parallel lines and the fact that I know this side already and I know this side. So I just need to open the compass to that length and I'll surely get what I want. Alright, good. So what do I need to do? I'm going to come to my compass and I'm going to open this compass to exactly 6 centimeters, right? Alright, so if you click on the compass there, you realize it's 6 centimeters. But what you would do with your compass is that you'll come to your ruler, you'll put the compass point at 0, and you make sure that the point there we go, you make sure that this point goes up to 6. Let me bring it over to show you that this is actually 6, right? This is 6 centimeters. Alright. Here we go. As you can see. Alright, so I'm going to swing an arc here. I'm going to put it where A is. And I'm going to swing an arc there. Why? Because I need over here to be 6 as well. So let me rotate this around. Let me go to my construction line. And let me swing my arc. There we go. Alright, I'm also going to remove this compass now. And because I need a 9 centimeter line from here going over there, I'm going to open this to 9 centimeters. Alright. 8.39. Once again, you'd have gone to your ruler and you'd have used your ruler. You'd have placed a compass point at 0 and stretch it up to 9. Alright, so let me get this compass point over here at 9. Alright, here we go. Let me carry this down a bit. And there we go. We need it to be exactly at this point here. Alright, so now we can swing our arc. That is going to cut the first arc that we draw. There we go. So wherever these two arcs intersect, I just need to use my ruler now to draw a straight line to that point of intersection. So from A, and this is going to be my bold line now. From A, right here, I'm simply just going to go up right here to my intersection. Alright. Let me make sure I get this correct. Come all the way down. Here we go. Come all the way down to... Alright, seems I'm gonna have to use my ruler because I'm not getting it as I want with a straight line. Alright, let me use my ruler to ensure that this goes as planned. So there we go, right there. Right there, as you can see. Alright, let's go. Down here, all the way up. Let me get it on my ruler here. Right up to the point of intersection. Alright, let's go. Let's turn this and see if we have it. Alright. Right there at the, very good. Right there at the point of intersection. Now I'm going to turn it this way now. Extend this a bit. I'm going to put this up here. And of course you realize that even on your ruler you realize that this is actually the 9 centimeter that you want it to be. Alright, so a little bit up. No. I'm going to bring this over a little bit. Alright. It's just a little tip off. But of course you need to get it as accurate as possible. So now I'm going to draw my 9 centimeter line here. We'll stop it right at that point. Now there you go. Alright, and of course what is important is that we have to put in our labeling. So this is going to be point B. Of course this will be 9 centimeters as well. And of course over here will be 6 centimeters as well. And that wraps up question 3B on the 2015 past paper. Alright, so you just take your time, you go ahead, you ensure that your lines are measured correctly and your arcs are properly swung and that your lines, your construction lines are pale.